Hello, welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. So today, very exciting, we are finally getting a chance to dive into Boneworks, a pretty highly anticipated VR game, as I'm sure you're aware. First of all, rather interesting, it warns you that Boneworks is a highly experimental simulated physics. It's one of the things, obviously, the videos and gameplay they showed previously really highlight is the physics engine they use, and expert VR users only. What does that do? VR software is intended for operation at native frame rate only. So what that's suggesting is you should have a system which can run at full frame rate, not the half frame rate that a lot of them use, to try and make the system requirements a little lower. Accurate real-world height measurement is required for additional help, blah, blah, blah. So that's quite interesting. Not seen that in a game before.
Director Ford?
Please identify your real-world height. I would say I'm a fraction taller than that. I'm thinking about 5'10", 5'11". Should we stick with 180? It's a nice round figure, isn't it? Obviously, we're going to be standing. Are you sure? Try seated mode if you have a small track space or are concerned about your real-world surroundings. I'm pretty sure about that. Is your floor okay? Yeah, it's about bang on, mate.
Administrator privileges granted. Confirm measurements to proceed.
Save settings. It's already quite an interesting start. A lot of games do ask you height and stuff, but these days, you tend to find that games just either automatically generate it or they use the Steam built-in settings. It's quite interesting to have a game which asks you to put your height and your floor calibration in as part of its own internal settings. So yes, as that just popped up, this is from Stress Level Zero. They did Hover Junkers, which was quite an early VR multiplayer game, and they also did Duck Season, which is a game I covered on the channel a little while back. Really interesting way of doing essentially Duck Hunt. It was a VR version of Duck Hunt essentially, but a very interesting and dark way of doing it, so I'm quite excited about this. Please be patient as we handle an influx of new employees. I bet, yeah, there's a few people that'll be picking up right now. Please take some time to get used to the Myth OS virtual workspace, explore all your surroundings, read instructions, feel free to reach out to the community. Oh, we can move. So update notes, multiple profile saves are disabled temporarily. Finish all sequences in redacted. Coming soon, collect all them geometry display cases, additional sandbox modes coming. So what is all this? Don't know. Nothing, I guess. Or maybe we need to unlock that as we go. Maybe that's actually like the, immediately snap turning. Not happy with snap turning. Where's the settings? Oh, we don't want that. That's that. Graphics, I'm going to leave the graphics on medium. I'd normally whack them all up, but as the game is a little bit like you need to be running at full whack, let's leave that up, shall we? Do I have the frame rate displayed on screen? No, I don't. It doesn't want to do it. Some Steam games do, some don't. Some VR games, I should say. Virtual crouching enabled, smooth, we'll whack that up as well. Perfect. Also, down on the right thumbstick is crouch, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever had that before. And it's jump, oh, weird. Direction mode head, we shall leave locomotion curve. I have no idea what that means, but I will, yep, that's fine. Spectator. It's just first person at the moment. Serious performance cost, so we don't really want to do that. It's using the right eye, interestingly. It's interesting they even... Oh, there's a center option. I have never seen a center option before. That's amazing. So that means what I'm seeing is pretty much actually what you're seeing. That's actually really, really cool. Because normally it's the left eye. So normally that's... If I close my left eye, that's sort of the view you get, whereas now it's a little bit wide, not wider necessarily, but a bit more centered. That's interesting. Interesting options already. Is there anything else in here we can play around with? So you can sort of see the physics engine at work there. Little dangly ragdoll monkey. And you can see that there's a bit of momentum to the crowbar. So even when I move my arm quite fast, the crowbar has like a sort of a fixed speed. What else do we have? Anything in here? So yes, this game was teased a little while back now, really, wasn't it? We've had this. And people were very excited about it. I wanted to see if they'd sort of move at different speeds, but it doesn't seem to be the case. But that one did go much higher, look. That's interesting. And originally, because it's got some sort of Portal-esque vibes to it, particularly with some of the robots and stuff that seem to be involved in it. Oh. Wasn't expecting that. People thought this might be essentially the next Half-Life or the next Valve or the next Portal game. That is what people thought was going to happen, because it did seem to be quite heavily tied in with Valve in some way. Obviously, we now know that Half-Life Alyx is the next Half-Life game, and the Boneworks is just a game that we believe Valve helped Stress Level 0 out with, but we're not too sure. So we will hit New Game is locked. Oh, I see. So you're switching through the different... Right. That's mildly confusing. So we'll start a new story game then. Exciting stuff. So yes, this game released today as I'm recording it. It in fact released 33 minutes ago. About enough time for me to purchase it, download it, get upstairs and get everything set up. That's about how long it takes me apparently. So that's very similar to the Valve VR development room they used to have when they worked with Oculus before Oculus was purchased by Facebook. That's very similar to the room they had, because they were originally quite instrumental in helping Oculus develop the tracking technology. And obviously it has the full finger tracking for the for the Index as well. We'll give it its proper name, shall we? That's a hacked together Vive if ever I've seen one. Okay. Oh, there's a big old skip button. We're not going to press it, but it's there. Didn't see that before. Oh, I can actually move here as well. That's quite unusual. That's a kind of nice way of doing it. It works with the whole Boneworks theme, I guess, of being in a sort of a virtual laboratory or whatever it is they're going for. So we don't know too much about it yet. Let's not make too many guesses.
Operator, attention. Force grab the object from far away.
Okay. How?
Reach out to the object and grab when you see an indication. Reach out to the object and grab when you see an indication.
I mean, I am.
Reach out to the object.
Oh, it's the trigger, is it? Or it's all of them. Doing the grip on its own isn't enough. It's all of them. You need the trigger as well.
Throw the object into the bin in front of you. Throw the object.
Nope.
Gently throw the object.
Nope.
Gently throw the object.
There we go.
Inbound and outbound shipments appropriately.
So what does this say? Please listen, I know I look like a clipboard, but actually I am fully sentient. Please don't throw me into the recycling. I've just become aware of my reality and I can't go back to the void. This is the only life I know. Everything is new and exciting. Please, I have so many tasks to keep track of. And dreams of helping people communicate. Please don't kill me. Clippy the clipboard. Okay. Okay. We'll, bit less. A light probe toy. Excessive occlusion lights.
Secure inbound and outbound shipments appropriately.
Let's see if we could grab his little spear or anything. Perfect. Gammon, gammon, gammon. Hello.
Then pull the lever.
That went a little bit wrong. So this is what this is not quite Portal-esque, but you can see why people sort of got vibes of Portal, can't you? This internal laboratory sort of thing. This is almost kind of Portal-esque as well. The hands aren't quite, but the little animated sentient boxes or clipboards, yeah, it's all has feelings of it.
Into the socket. Then pull the lever. Nice.
Thanks. Monogon VR legs, locomotion, crouch, snap turn, jump in. Menu, advanced input and time slow. Monkey! I can't force grab the monkey from a distance. You're coming with me, monkey. Me and you forever. If you die in the void wage, you die in real life. Everyone is too afraid to try. Again, see, very Portal-esque, isn't it? Dying in MythOS just resurrects you over and over. We got a code resurrection from Myth, but that doesn't connect to the void. What is the void? Oh, there's a crowbar. Can I store this? Oh, I can. Can I store the monkey? No. I want the monkey. Monkey's coming with me. Together forever, monkey. Ooh. I was wondering if it's going to actually act... Oh, but it did. I suppose it did. Of course it did, because it does the finger tracking. Don't know why I'm so impressed with that. And because these are a bit heavier, you can see the sort... I don't know if you can see, but there is a lot more momentum there. Interesting. And you can push the doors without having to grab them or use the grip button or anything like that. They just... Yeah, interesting. So really well, you are being watched. Well, by the monkey, I suppose. Creepy monkey. You can slap the monkey. And I'm definitely going to stick with the word slap. Okay, well, I don't know why I didn't think that would be a thing, but it is. You can slap the monkey around in VR. Take the monkey first. He deserves to die. So obviously we are in Myth OS, whatever it is already. Ooh. I'm bloody strong, aren't I? Nice. How much force does it take to... Nice! And obviously, this is all kind of expected. Well, that really shattered. But it's interesting. It's interesting to see it actually in effect. Some really nicely done physics so far. How to make video games? Does that say don't? What does that say? Texturing for morons. Well, obviously the devs did alright there. And that's just nothing. Living stress-free. So it does have the general issue with sort of VR legs being a little weird. I like that your jump's kind of quite... It's not over the top, is it? There's a clipboard there with something on it. What does that say? Monogon Internal Audit Accountability. Monogon employee Arthur Ford was seen eating lunch in the anomalous object disposal break room. While still on lunch, the employee began checking time on a variety of devices. Audit recommendation. Freaky company, monkey. Freaky company. Is this... Is that me? Oh, did we store that? No, we didn't. Nope, I guess we don't need to then. I mean, I do seem to be a little bit too strong with some things. Like, I've never opened a drawer in a filing cabinet and just had it immediately fall over. But still, super impressive stuff. Oh, I'm gonna struggle to pick this up, apparently. It's like 'cause I wasn't using the grip button again. Stupid monkey. Got a very odd sound to hit in the monkey, doesn't it? I mean... Indestructible TVs, I'm assuming indestructible windows as well. Seem to be. Can I keep the hammer? I'm not getting the backpack sound. So I'm guessing not. No, we'll take the hammer with us. I do want to grab the hammer a bit lower down. More leverage that way, you know. Safe place. Even with Boneworks access, getting out of Mythos might be hard. Theoretically, if we can somehow stop the system clock, we could disconnect the resurrection field outside MythOS chambers. We could resurrect in the Void, monkey. If I disconnect the servers, I could probably buy a couple of hours. The Void way could allow for immortality. If the Monogon heads knew even remotely how valuable this is. Interesting. 10 o'clock. Let's go find out. Oh, hold up. Oh, there's a big old button. I see the button now, it's okay. It's all starting to fall apart a little, isn't it? Right thumbstick. No, I have turned off the snap rotation, so you are wrong. Creepy legs. Our first little automaton sort of things walking around. Keep out of there, apparently. Hello? Come back here! They did not like that, apparently. Where's my hammer? I feel safer with my hammer. I'm trying to throw it. Perfect. Look at that. That's cool. That's not something you see very often in VR. I guess they're not breakable. Oh, they do have some sort of blood, though. I guess they are breakable. I think I've broken him. I think I killed it. Is that a good thing? Okay, just some massive pipes. I'll stick with my hammer. What's, I'm destructible. You are? Are you? No, I guess not. Oh, maybe. Let's just see if we can yank that out of the way. Nothing there. Can we eat any of this? No? Can I just how... No, I'm not going to just throw it and break it, am I? So the way to grab the hammer over the crate is to just press the grip and the trigger at the same time. Once you've got the hammer, like that, you can sort of use the grip to grab it there. But if the hammer's on something grabbable, and everything is grabbable, that is breakable! Then you have to use the grip to differentiate, which is kind of nice. It's nice that that's a thing, that you can differentiate. There's a weird sort of texture that's floating there. I don't know if you can see that on screen. You can, yes. Can you beat it with a monkey? No, I don't think you can. I'm probably doing better with the crowbar, but I like a hammer. It's more personal. Come on, box. There we go. Or is that a ammo box? Okay. I'm enjoying doing everything with a hammer at the moment. It's kind of interesting that's even a thing you can do. Oops. And I'm really enjoying that. Do not be taken alive. Be taken by what? Oh, the hammer can go through it, but I can't. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we're fine. We're fine. And I still got this. Why did that? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I thought because it came through my backpack I'd be okay. So I just lost my crowbar. Alright. You and me forever, monkey. I just thought there'd be something underneath that for a second. Got some particle waste there. Can we open the particle waste? No, it's not very heavy though. I mean, it's kind of heavy, but I definitely can't throw it very far. But I could pick it up easy enough. Memory dump, 256 megabyte storage capacity, monkey. That's not very much. I did try putting the monkey in my backpack. I couldn't remember. Come on then, monkey. You and me forever, buddy. You and me forever. It's really interesting being in a proper game which has such in-depth and impressive physics. Huh. Missed it. It's cool. I'm fine. And we've gone into a loading screen. If I've lost my monkey game... Oh! There is a title screen behind me. I don't know what you guys are seeing, or you're seeing just a Boneworks word. So yeah, there's a title screen behind me. Steam VR used to do this, where it used to put your, by default, your forward-facing location the exact opposite direction from where your PC is, which it does on purpose, because if you're not facing towards your PC, you're much less likely to smash your controller through your monitor. But obviously for someone like me, who's recording, and I like to be able to face my monitor when I'm doing anything. It does seem to be a little slow on loading here, doesn't it? Is it supposed to be? I can't move. And obviously you guys can only see a black screen with Boneworks on. Well, there we go. It is just a little slow to load. That's fine. And I've lost my monkey. Lost my monkey. Me and monkey forever? Don't think so. They've ruined that. I will obviously, as soon as I get another monkey, take it everywhere with me. I wonder why some of the lockers are orange. I assumed that would mean that only those ones were openable. That's what I thought when I first saw the trailer with the orange ones, but then they immediately started opening other lockers. Preparing for the future, is that what we're doing?
The Museum of Technical Demonstration.
So we can't go through that, can we? No. The broom gets very wobbly when you hold it at the bottom. You can lift massive barrels of memory, but you can't hold a broom steady. Gallery of mechanics and interactions. This is going to be like the tutorial area, is it? So tiny Vive, medium Oculus, but the old Oculus though, that's not the new ones, is it? That's not the Rift S controllers or the Quest controllers. And the Ministry of, says on there, technical demonstration. You will be guided through the history of Mongon Industries' leading virtual operating system. Learn about interaction, discover... I've just noticed the bristles are floppy on the broom, look. Learn about interaction, discover virtual physics, explore what's possible, study the history of MythOS City. What we really need is a place to belong. Look at that, it actually looks like you're brushing the floor. So we are down here. I guess we're going to work our way up to there at some point. I don't know where the actual stairs are. But we're going to go. We're going to go. Oh, there's a button over there. I do feel like I'm quite... Yeah, I am crouching. Okay. Thought I felt a little short. Hop. Index. Hello. Oh, I can't see them. I've got the index. Movement, left stick. Yes. Menu. Oh, there's a menu. I immediately pressed it. I don't know why, because I didn't want to go to the menu then. We have not snap turned. Extend, contract legs. Oh, A is jump. Oh, we do have a bit more of a jump there then. So that's more of just like a tippy toe. You can go on your tiptoes. That's interesting. Never had that before. Or you can hold down that to do like a whoop. A little bit of a power jump. Power jump's a strong word. Just a jump.
Staff would like to remind you, we are working around the clock for MythOS City opening day.
I bet that went wrong, didn't it? A complete virtual operating space designed by Mongon Industries, structured into 6 instance districts. Core system, commerce, libraries, system security, administrative services, virtual sciences. It is a virtual metropolis designed as an all-encompassing operating space for your digital lifestyle, constructed almost entirely by artificial intelligence. Terrifying! The city provides infinite user instances with space offering educational institutions, parallel office space for holoconferencing, a multitude of entertainment options, and virtual vacation services. A virtual alternative to the dangers, expense, and guilt of physical existence. That's a very interesting way of putting it. I'll not read every single thing out because we could be here for a little while. Double tap any direction to... Okay. I like that. I wonder if they put that in because of the index stick issues where they're not all clickable. Go! Oh.
Our virtual world. Many early inhabitants found themselves limited by the primitive concepts of short-range warp locomotion.
Yeah. Well, you would. I like that they call it primitive. That's kind of interesting. What have we got here? Put up! Nope. Put up! Always clean the screen. Double tap forward or click. I do like they put that in, but it's interesting. I wonder how long that's been there. So we're not going to worry too much about the rest of that, because that's just going to tell us what we already know. Seating and standing.
Systems provides flexibility in styles of active virtual lifestyle, switching between states.
They've got wireless headsets, look. It's nice for them, isn't it? Bring them on whenever you're ready. There we go. That's maybe suggesting you should not have stuff too close to you.
Physically interactive environments and
Oh.
presence are the cornerstone.
I see what it's doing now. That's very cool. Just showing you that everything is interactable, which is, it seems like that's not that big a thing, but actually, not many games have everything interactable.
Artificial structs created by the city's underlying AI to help
So I
construction
don't know
of the
what
city itself.
engine this is built on,
No bodies may look
but I do wonder whether they worked with Valve and maybe the physics engine, I don't know if it's a source game or not, but maybe they worked with Valve to come up with the physics engine to work with Half-Life Alyx. You never know. What's this do then?
Monogon provides a wide array of immersive virtual equipment for
Well,
any simulation.
pass them along, Monogon. I want a new VR headset.
The range of options spans from the work-oriented teleglass bloom to the extreme gamer-targeted Profit XT. Jumping is a byproduct of a sudden release of stored upward
Try that again.
force,
There we go.
resulting in temporary vertical displacement to build up stored jump energy.
Tap for a quick hop.
Hold the jump button and release when ready.
Jump while crouching for a high leap. Interesting. Crouch while airborne to contract leaps. Oh, and then you can do a whoop. Ah, interesting. Okay. I guess I'll crouch under that, shall I? Ooh! Yeah, failed miserably. Doesn't matter.
You are experiencing initial wall reaction to mid-OS version.
Because I crouched but I didn't hold down while I was moving. I could have just ducked in real life, I suppose, couldn't I? Only one. That's all you get. Terrain can be crossed by running and jumping. There we go. So this is the crouching demonstration.
May be performed physically or virtually. Try ducking down with your real-world body.
Or hold down the right joystick. We'll go for the
Put button
manual
under low obstacles.
one. What's that? What's that thing? You can climb. You know I love climbing in a game. That seems like it's a bit of a...
By holding virtual crouching button after jumping.
And there go my legs. Shattered into pieces.
Use the various climbable surfaces in the climbing gym.
Hold trigger and grip simultaneously for a firm hold. Physically grab on environmental hold and lift your body weight. So we can do that, obviously. I'm going to throw away the broom for the moment. So can I grab onto anything pretty much? Oh, I can. So it does seem to have got a bit confused by us being over the top of that. But if we go underneath, it feels a little bit different because there's a bit more weight and momentum to you than there is in other climbing experiences. And I think my head's clipping the top of the bar, and because everything is physically interactable, that seems to be... Yeah, you see, I can't put my head through the bar, which sounds very reasonable, but actually, you've been so used to doing that in other VR games, it kind of catches you out when you can't do it in this. And we can climb this, I'm assuming? Can we just climb everything? I think we are going to be able to climb everything, yes. Can you climb the wall? Well, you can, because it's sort of grabbable material, look. Interesting. And your jumping still just moves your legs around. So I guess your body physics then, that's why you have the leg contract and stuff. So you won't just always jump the same regardless. You can't sort of do like a mid-air jump. You have to have something to push off of to do the jump, which is very interesting, isn't it? What is this about? Nobody knows. We're just trying to avoid this. Just all like elasticated stuff. That's is that a picture? Because obviously the grass there looks quite flat, but the trees and stuff in the distance look photorealistic. It's kind of ruined that, hasn't it? Does this automatically put itself into place? It does. Oh, I've grabbed it somehow. Physically pick up and play with objects. Some objects can break. Grab handles, blah, 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 blah. Interactable handles. Do you mean like these sort of handles? Or then this sort of handle? Make a throwing gesture, then release the grip. Yes. Reach out with an open hand in its direction. Once you see a highlight, close your hand. I don't really see the highlight, so I'm just kind of assuming, but it seems to be working well enough regardless. Oh, one more. Yes! Implanted it in the wall, I hit it that hard. Get on, son. Bit of boxing. Gonna press the A button, apparently. Yeah? Yeah? Come on, then. What have you got? What have you got? What have you got? That's what I thought. You are nothing, sunshine. What have we got here? Move heavy objects slowly. If you physically imagine you are holding the heavy object, you'll have an easier time moving it. Does that mean I'm going to try and move this and it's going to just come crushing down upon me? Yep. And the world's biggest medicine balls. Okay. Onwards. I'm kind of enjoying the weird little music in the background. What's this? Something that's very heavy. Something that's very heavy. Are you mind? Oh, you need to go on the button. Yeah, having the weight kind of mechanics in a VR game is quite interesting. I think games have tried to do similar things before, but...
Due to an unfortunate recent
Identify and secure anomalous items.
employees obfuscating basic unlock now.
Archival room. Which we can't grab or open. Oh, if only I had a crowbar or something still. Because it's moving a little bit, look. What about the other side? No. Oh, it's so close. I can't quite get enough to get any sort of purchase on it or anything. And it doesn't want to move in any further than that. Oh, if only I had some sort of tool. Okay. It doesn't want to... It does move. Yeah, it does pivot around that hinge, doesn't it? And we can't grab it. Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll move on. No, we won't. We're going to go back.
Are not currently open.
This weird wobbling animation when you're holding things at the bottom of the handle's a little odd. I guess we're not getting in there then. Oh, there must be a way. But if we're not getting in there with a sledgehammer, I guess we're not getting in there, are we? Try breaking the glass. Oh, different types of glass? It says destructible. There we go. Indestructible. And what about that? I've lost... Where did that come from? Try breaking the barrels. Try breaking the planks. Nope. We'll line ourselves up, shall we? Exhibit presented by Trash Handlers. Apologies if you had a little bit of a knock there. I managed to hit the mask with my controller. Puzzles are physics and not scripted events. Take your time and solve them however you can, even if it involves cheating. It's not as maneuverable as the broom. Oh, I see. It moves. I was wondering if we can knock the TV off, but apparently not. Oh, it shows you there. There's an arrow there that says this moves. Again, with its own little bit of momentum, look, which is so cool. And can we just run into it to move it? Let's go from the other side. We don't actually need to grab anything to move it. It's such a interesting and unique way of doing things. I mean, you have to work so hard on it, I imagine, to get it to this point. Can we just... Oh, we can. We've got that. It's now our weapon of choice. Emergency elevator lock. I don't know what that means. It's not going to come out anymore, is it? Don't think so. Okay. Let's head up here. And then... how do we get that thing to move? Oh, we use the wall to pull ourselves along. Oh! I don't know what that means still, though. Okay. Oh, because you're in the little dip, you can pull yourself along. Oh, that's so cool. That's very cool. Trouble jumping, your height may be calibrated incorrectly. Guess my height's okay. What's this? Oh. Oh. Now it makes sense, doesn't it? Let's do that. Oh, we need to pull that back over then, don't we? Can't really pull yourself up onto things very easily, though, can you? I can't even grab that floor, actually. That might be part of the reason why that isn't working. Oh, but we can go up here now. Look, it's opened up that somehow. In some magical way. So we probably actually could have just... Is there that pipe go all the way down? I didn't really look. Oh, I held the A button. That's going to be a bit of a problem. It's difficult getting used to tapping A or holding A for a little bit longer and not immediately jumping because it's actually just sort of doing a charge jump. Ooh, nope. And I wonder if or how often you'll get stuck, as I very nearly did then. I don't know why I never thought about just jumping up there before. Ooh, tapped it again, but we done it okay the last time, didn't we? Or the first time, I should say. There we go. There we go, and one more. Perfect. Boop. Welcome to floor 2. In the following chambers, you will learn about various advanced virtual concepts. You might find these exhibits more complex and somewhat challenging. Please take all the time you need in order to grasp these mechanics. We recommend taking a short break, then return to these concepts. No! I don't do VR breaks, my friend. Already confused. I can see it's a seesaw. Oh, I see. And I'm not strong enough to lift that on my own? I probably would have been, actually. Monogon Virtual Bodyworks. Expanded Myth OS body features. Quick menu, body slots, ownership. Well, that's the A button on the left controller's doing that.
Museum was created as an education.
Pressing the menu button again while hovering over any button will select and close the menu. I don't seem to have the menu coming up at the moment. What's this say? What did you do? Hold the menu button. Oh. Oh. Scenes. Okay. Preferences are just preferences. Inventory. Hello, sledgehammer in my face. And a little bit of ammo. Some call it armor. That's not what it is at all. Solve Hin's gravity crouch acceleration. Locomotion sphere has a 0.2 meter radius and high friction. That's all very interesting. I'm assuming that's actually how they modeled the physics in game then. All the various joints. The rig manager. Body slots. Large items can be stored on the back. Yes, I have one. And you have 5 places you can store other things. Store small items under your arm, and gun mags have a pouch on your hip. Oh, they do. What was the one on your face? I'm assuming it's not actually a... Oh, it is. Okay. So we have a gun now. That's a thing they just have lying around. A lot of stuff there. So I wonder if that gives us an idea of when Monogon said. Place hero items such as weapons onto designated body slots. Use the pop-up AI to access the body slots as well as simple ammo grab. But why do I want to do that when I can just do... Oh, when I can just do that? So you do need to use the trigger to bring those out as well. Using the grip on its own doesn't quite do it. Stored geometry does not travel with user data across instances. So the stuff you have on you doesn't go between areas, which we kind of learned already. So we're set in the 90s then. We're set around 1997. When did Half-Life come out? That was around then, a bit later, was it? Like 90... Oh no, I think it was 96, wasn't it? Projectile calculations are valuable in Myth OS. All projectile calculations store a variety of data, including all the associated physics. You don't need to do anything with those, just touch them and it works. Items cannot travel between instances, but projectile math can. Virtual geometry may not cross city instances. Please cycle... I mean, I don't have anything, do I? I don't know what I'd put in there. Huh. And it's all protected glass, so I don't know where you get the money from then. Sure, we'll find out. Oh, is that what it's saying here? Ah, right. Throw everything in here so you can purchase items. Exchange bullet tokens. You just mean bullets? Preserve acquired items for later use. And then we can unlock... We can unlock this. Whatever this is. And then get a refund on bullets. Interesting. Oh, damn it. If I'm going to spend money on it, I want to keep it. Okay. Oh. Yep. Perfect. Weird. Projectile physics. The following hall provides an introduction to both kinetic projectile physics and impact forces. For your safety, do not be stupid. Items cannot travel between instances, but our ammo does. Which is what it's been saying the whole time, isn't it? So that bit's under construction still. Keep your weapon pointed in a safe direction, blah, 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 blah. Keep the weapon unloaded and in an equip slot until you're ready to use it. I don't think so, my friend. Well, that looked like that would open, but it obviously does not. Okay. Oh, now this is interesting, because you have a center view. Am I going to be able to line up things with my eyes for you to see that? No, you're not. Okay. So do you have to pull out the clip? Or is there a button? I think you actually have to pull it out. That's interesting. Thank you. Can I store more? No. This is a bit more like it. Okay. Oh. No, it was there, yeah. Oh, I was just going to try to... Alright, there we go. Ah, so even the gun stock seems to clip on certain parts of your geometry as well. I'm trying to see. You can see it's got the button there to change the fire type. I'm wondering if there's a way of... Doesn't seem to be. Can I not store that? Yes, I can. And we have a little SMG. Bit of a punch to it, isn't there? And can that one... Yeah, that gets stored in a side one. Okay, what else have we got? Ooh, hello. Tactical scope incoming. Where's the... There it is. Fair bit of recoil on that, isn't there? Firearms require ammunition, insert mag, charge, fire. That's fine, yeah, we know how to do that. Oh. It said this is currency, so I don't know if this is actually going to matter or not. But I feel like I should grab a lot of it. Although it seems to be maxed out, actually. I don't think it's actually going up anymore. Indestructible glass there. And this one is the one we've already used, isn't it? Yeah. So let's just grab all of the ammo. Oh, it is still going up. I'm a liar. I take it back. Just showing you the interactions of the physics with the guns as well, I suppose. Interesting. Oh, guessing there, Dead. Advanced physics, void energy. This chaotic matter forms the foundation upon which MythoWest stands. Quantum VE particles exist in multiple places at once, providing the perfect glue that holds instance matter together. Unimaginably dangerous if left unchecked. Void energy should be handled with extreme caution. Gonna run past it? Yep. Maybe just fire a few shots in there. Treat it with caution. Raffle day. Oh. So I don't know how you actually store... Oh. There we go. Attention, this exhibit in the following chamber presents complex concepts. You may exit through the gift shop if you desire. Well, no. Time control? What is this? Oh. Interesting. What have you done with it? It's very hard to outrun. Oh, and I've dropped the thing on the floor now. Let's have a look at time control. Manipulating time is dangerous. Manipulating time simulation is an experimental feature. Your virtual body is bound by this. Drop simulation box, speed up, divide. Okay. That's normal speed. How much? Oh, look how much we're slowing down, look. Look how slow the gun fires as well. Let's put it back to normal. Interesting. So some sort of time manipulation going on. What else have we got on here? So I think ammo-wise, we just have small arms and big arms. I think that it doesn't really distinguish between different guns, which is quite nice. Oh. Lost my gun. Negative gravity fields provide temporary inverse mass calculation for improbable lift. Please be respectful of the simulation. So I need to stand here. And put lots of balloons on this. And there we go. And nothing bad will happen. Something bad happened. I didn't think I'd actually die then. Where's that put me? Oh, it's been back all the way here. Okay, well, I will skip to where I was then, I guess. Right, so we are back in the gravity manipulation room. What I didn't notice was there's massive arrows here saying that when you get up to there, make sure you get off before you, yeah, before that happens again. Is there a... Oh, no. I don't know if there's a point you can get it where it's perfectly balanced. Could run around there. I don't know what that's going to achieve. I guess we are jumping into this. Which is going to very slowly push us up, look. And then we can go... I really want to keep this... Too late. It drifted me into there. I had no option.
Please feel free to browse the gift shop before continuing on to the next week.
Here is the gift shop. Lots of stuff for us. Not that we can take it through because there's one of those fields there, isn't there? And I don't think there's a keepy droppy thing, is there, anywhere that I can see? So, we can return to the exhibits, but let's not do that. Let's move on. Or not. Oh. What is this? Report to nullmen with conscious thought.
Please, keep your workspace environment clean forever.
I guess we're going down there because we can't go through here. Bloop. No. And we don't want to head back to the exhibits. That is the door we actually came in, isn't it? Which now appears to be locked. So I just ran face first into it. So let's jump down here. And I guess that's going to be the end of the tutorial section. And now we're going to get into the underlying weirdness that inhabits Boneworks. And that leaves us at the bottom of this. A trash bag's gone though, bit of a shame. So I'm going to leave that there then. I'm not even going to jump down there. I'm going to leave that right there in this lovely yellow waste pipe. That's what everybody wanted. So, first impressions, massively, massively impressed. The physics engine seems absolutely top notch. I'm a little concerned about the fact they say if you can't run the game at full frame rate, that may impact on the physics performance. I know that physics is often tied into the frame rate, which is why if you play some old like DOS games or some very old games on modern hardware and it runs at like 4,000 frames a second, it completely breaks the game because the game isn't expecting that many frames, and the physics is tied into the frames a second, so it freaks out completely. So I know that is a thing that exists. It's just a bit concerning if you're saying to people you need to have a high-end system, you can't really play the game. But I don't know whether that's just something the game says, whether it's actually going to have an impact, but something to bear in mind, I guess. But yeah, massively, massively impressed so far with this game. It's got that perfect kind of Portal balance of a bit weirdness, a bit of humor in there as well, and also with some amazing physics built into the game, which seem just incredible, absolutely incredible. It's hard to get across how, I don't know how it's going to come across in the video, but it's just really, really impressive to see it in action. So, hope you enjoyed this first part. Obviously, this is going to be a series. I think it's one of the devs put on Twitter that the last hour of the game is not what you expect at all. I'm hoping that isn't going to get ruined for me before I get there, but something to bear in mind that this is hopefully going to be a very interesting playthrough. So I am going to carry this on as a series, so I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, all those good things. Don't forget I am away in Australia over the Christmas period, so I'll be very slow at replying to comments, if I reply to comments at all. And obviously there'll be no streams until the new year now. Well, saying that, this video is actually out on Wednesday, isn't it? So there will be a stream this evening at 6 PM UK time, will be the last stream of the year. So if you're around this evening, if you're watching this video on its release day, come along and say hello. Otherwise, I will see you next time in Boneworks, and as always, thank you very much for joining me.